Hey everyone, Sherif Nathoo here, your real estate agent with C21. I'm back with your weekly market update. I know a lot of you have been waiting for these numbers to see what's going on and how it's affecting the overall market. So we noticed in 2018 that the trend was that we had increased amount of listings and fewer sales, and we could see these large gaps over here of sales happening. And what ended up basically happening was that the market started to slow down into more of a normal market. Now, I've been in sales for the last 15 years, and we're now going back towards a normal market. The last few years, things were just crazy, things were just hot. A seller put a property in the market, it would sell within seconds. You could sell your house privately, it would sell rather quick as well, because there's a lot of realtors working with buyers and coming to you directly to say, hey, I've got a buyer and I need to sell your property really quickly. Things have now changed. We've gone into a slower pace, a regular market place, and we're going to start seeing this trend moving towards 2019. So let's go in and take a look at exactly what's going on over here. So 2018, as of January 14, 2019, this past week, we have 11,402 listings, which is up 5.8% from the week before. And you can start seeing the inventory is increasing every the last 2 weeks, and we're probably going to see it increase over the next few weeks as well. But there was a huge drop in listings, and there was a huge drop in sales as well as we ended the year last year. One of the key numbers to look at for 2019 is this number over here, which is showing how much inventory we have. So right now we have 4 months inventory. It is currently a buyer's market. How long will this last? We don't know. But once we hit into 5 months of inventory, it is going to be a buyer's market. So you can notice over here that the freehold market is the majority, is where the main numbers are coming from. So we have about approximately 8,000 listings in the market, which is up 4.6% from the week before. Sales are down 11% from the week before, and sales have been coming down practically since about November, right? What we're noticing here, if you look at this number here, 936, the 530, and in the condo market, the 405, is there's been quite a few sales in the last week, and sales are starting to increase up. So next week on Monday, when we do the numbers, you'll see sales go up as well. So taking a look here, we've got 4.7 months of inventory in the freehold market, almost 3 months in the condo market, an average of 4 months of inventory. So if you are a buyer, this is a time for you to take an opportunity to negotiate a deal better. If you're a seller, you have to hang with patience, and you have to list your property at the right price. There's 3 ways you can list a property: fair market value, above market value, or below market value, to get a buyer frenzy. So if you are a seller, remember that you want to price your home properly. Pricing it at 2017 numbers, no longer the case. Overall, if you look outside of the main core of Toronto, like downtown and central Toronto, outside of Toronto, we've seen a 10% drop in properties prices, and we're probably going to see more of a drop moving forward. So looking at the inventory for the past 5 weeks, you can see that we started in December, we had 13,800 listings in the market, and now we have about 11,500. So this is going to probably edge up even more. And then the solds, we've had a decrease in sales over the past 5 weeks, obviously because of the holiday season, and we're going to start seeing this edge up as we get into the year. So under contract, again, more properties under contract, which is great. There are sales. The market is not dead. And I want to let you guys know again, the real estate market has not died. We've just gone into more of a normal, equal market where you're going to have more listings in the market, properties staying on the market for sale longer, and buyers will have more of an opportunity to negotiate a deal. Now remember, this is also market specific. So if you're in the downtown core, the downtown area, things are moving quite fast. In fact, I sold a property over asking 2 weeks ago, and we're still trending towards that way in the downtown core. What you'll notice over here is the market actually picks up right around the end of January. More towards February is when we start seeing the sharp increases in sales. So you can see right here, and even the year before, that between February and March, typically after Family Day weekend, we start going into sales. Now, we didn't have a huge peak of sales last year, and this is probably going to be the same trend as we move into 2019. If you have any questions about the market, any questions about the value of your home, feel free to give me a call, 416-274-1513. send me an email at sherif@thesnteam.com, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. You take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.